Hey, what's up, bro? Took a long time for you to let the bro in. What's going on? Hey, you good? Where you at? Boy, Derek, where you at? My bad, people. I guess I'm gonna hold it down for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but baffling to hold it down. What's going on, my people? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna hold it down for D till he come in. I don't know what he doing. I don't know the computer messing up. I don't know. But baffling to take over the show. What's up? What's up? What's up? Anywho, anybody in? I can't read the comments. I don't know who in, what's going on, but hey, what's up? What's up, my people? You know what I'm talking about? I can't shout nobody out because I don't see nothing. I just see me. What's up? You feel me? But happy Sunday, everybody. If you get this shit going, he got a good show. We got a good show. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get ready. It's gonna get real. You know the deal. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm in here. I'm holding it down. Bam. So what's up? Hey, I'm sending a shout out to all the real ones. Sending a shout out to the haters. The haters. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sending a shout out to you. Y'all, because I know y'all assholes up here watching. Hey, from the back. That what's up? Listen, anyway, I hope everybody's Sunday is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. You know, God is good. You know, you got to trust in him. You got to believe in him. You got to have faith in him. You know what I'm talking about? God, he know the way. You know what I'm saying? He's the only way. That's who you trust. Don't trust no other man or woman. Trust in God. Because see, God not gonna let you down like man or woman or say a human will. You know what I'm saying? God not gonna turn his back on you like humans will. People, you see what I'm saying? God not gonna backstab you and talk about you like people will. You feel me? God not gonna judge you like people judge you. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, trust in them, believe in them, embrace them. Because way shit is now, and this president, this phony, crazy president we got now, we definitely need him. I'm telling you, he's gonna get better. Watch what I tell you. Changes is coming. And these demons around here walking on this earth need to be stoned in hell. Y'all don't need to be on earth with the good people. Y'all need to be in hell with the bad people. Evil mother. But yeah, I'm holding down for D. He gonna come in, he gonna do his news. You know, he gonna talk about that phony, crazy, thinking ass Trump. You know what I'm saying? The other stuff. Might throw some UFOs up in there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on the queens to come up in here, Miss Notch, Latrice, you know what I'm talking about? Uh, uh, Will, Brian, aka Jerry, aka Rat, Dark, and Matt, you know what I'm saying? Coming in, you know, they've been coming in regular. So, you know, had to shout them out first, you know what I'm talking about? And those that want to sit back and watch. Hey, what's up? But yeah, trust in God, y'all. Believe in them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I don't know what there is, y'all. I don't. I mean, you know, I don't know. Might be something going on with the computer. But he's gonna get another one. He's gonna restart. He's gonna do it over. Okay. He sure about that? He was coming in. You gonna okay.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I can't get my camera to come on for some reason. We're still here. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Dark, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
All right, you ready? You like how to
Yeah,
hold it
yeah.
down?
They may have left because they probably thought we was
Dark
starting.
in here. What's up, Dark?
Yeah,
What's up? I shot him out. What's up, Dark?
yeah, my camera won't come on for some reason. All of a
Yeah,
sudden now the camera won't work.
I was in here. I was talking. You
Yeah, I
hear
don't
us?
know what's
What's
going
up?
on
What's
with
up?
this.
What's up,
We're
Dark?
supposed
I
to be
was
able
in
to
here
hear the
holding it
camera.
down for him a little bit. Yeah, I was holding it down like
The
horse.
camera.
Where your picture? I don't see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't see your picture.
Yeah, the camera won't work for some reason. All of a sudden today, it's saying it won't work,
It's
and it
not
keeps telling
connected.
me to restart my computer, restart the browser, but it still won't work. So I
Weird,
don't
ain't
know
it?
what's going on.
So I don't know one gonna show the bear on one gonna be here showing himself, right?
Yeah, we
It's
just
all
gonna
good.
see your big head, man. We just gonna we
Hey,
don't
come
think.
on now. I held it down for you the first time. Now, come on, give me props.
Now this is supposed to be a brand new fucking camera, bro.
I
We
don't
ain't
know what's
supposed to be
going
doing
on.
this shit, dog.
Yeah, you
That's why
paid big money for
I
it.
can't wait till I get rid of this fucking computer, man.
I knew it. I knew it.
Look
I
at
knew it.
this.
You
Man,
paid big
this is
money
a
for that
no.
shit. Hey,
What's
what's
up
up,
with
babe?
you? Shout out to
I shot the
Will.
queen out. I
Dark.
shot him out the end. What's up? What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
The queen of the
Yeah,
stream.
the stream, the queen of the stream. What's up? What's up, Latrice? I
I'm
see
hoping
you.
this
Happy Sunday.
piece of shit will come on.
Having another problem again. Oh, I'm back up here again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm back up in this shit again. Bro, I'm back up again.
Okay,
Go ahead and start the show. Go ahead. Go ahead and start the show. Go ahead.
I am.
Hey, what's up, Will? I shout him out. What's up? God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Let's do this.
You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Amen.
Amen.
And he said to him, arise, go away. Go your way. Your faith has made you well. Amen.
That's right. Yep. Trust in and believe in him. And you can call God a friend. You can call God a friend. Can't pretty much call nobody else no friend, but you call God a friend because he ain't gonna let you down. So yeah, God is good. Yeah.
Well, let me send my prayers out to Joe Biden and his family. Thank you, Latrice. Thank you.
That was up. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
This is devastating news that we heard today about Joe Biden. That C word, man, nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Nothing to play with. So he got the aggressive form of it, and I just send my prayers out to him and his family.
Me too.
I hope he can overcome it. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Yep.
Where were you, Dark? I already know. On the river. You was on the river. God is good.
Yeah.
All the time.
God is good.
You was on the river.
Yeah, he was on the river. All the storms. All the tornadoes.
Wait a minute.
All them tornadoes.
Yeah, you had to deal with those that
bad tornadoes. Yeah.
Yes. But speaking of Joe Biden, this is very sad news about him. And what was crazy? They were just trashing Joe Biden like the last week. There was a book that came out about Joe Biden and his mental condition, and they was talking about putting him in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And then this kind of just threw cold water on MAGA. MAGA was going to try to use Joe Biden to distract from all the chaos Trump is causing. My God, at that age, I wouldn't want him to go through chemotherapy. Right.
Yeah.
He's too fragile to go through that.
Too old.
You're right. He's too fragile. But MAGA was going to try to use Joe Biden, even though Joe Biden did an amazing job. They was going to try to use Joe Biden as a way. It is. And some people have died. Some people would rather die than go through chemo because it's so demanding on the body, But I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I heard it's devastating. But hey, man.
I'm praying for him.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
But it's kind of throw cold water on MAGA. MAGA was going to try to use him to, they tried to make, this Joe Biden thing the biggest scandal in history. Oh, they covered up his mental decline. Oh, this is the biggest scandal known to man. They was going to try to run with this to try to, that's one thing, Bear, the CEO of Swisher Sweets.
Wow.
That's Will making a joke, man.
I see it.
But they were going to try to use, one thing about Republicans, they try to
take. I'm gonna hold that back. I'm gonna get them back in the end of the show. What's up, Matt? Come on in with it, bro.
But they were going to try to use this as the biggest scandal in history. In spite of all, absolutely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to try to blow this thing up. They're trying to, they're going to launch an investigation, all this corruption going on, and they want to focus on Joe Biden. That's one thing about MAGA. They are good at gaslighting you on little shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like they tried to gaslight us about Hunter Biden. Remember, Hunter Biden was the biggest thing known to man for 2 years. They didn't find nothing on this man, and now they're trying to put it back on Joe. And now this kind of throw cold water on it because how you going to go after this man? He's dealing with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't really use Joe Biden now to try to get people's minds off Trump and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Prayers out to Joe and his family, man. And I hope he made a speedy recovery, man. I really do. I
Me
hope
too.
he beat this thing.
Me too.
So what I want to talk about
It's a good one.
Right, man, right.
Matt
right.
coming in already swinging.
I want to talk
Matt
about
coming in already swinging. That what's up?
Did you see that Walmart said that we're gonna start won't be long until Mac says buying? Yep, you're right, man. Absolutely right. You're damn. I would not be surprised at all. Matter of fact, give it a few days, man. Give it a few days. You're right about that. You know, years ago I would have said no, they wouldn't go that low, but now, yes, they would. They would stoop that low, bro. You're right. So Walmart announced a few weeks ago that we're going to start seeing empty shelves. People are reporting they're not seeing ships coming from. What's up, Tropical Oranges? What's good with you, man?
Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, got him back. That's right. Yeah, that what's up.
Tropical Orange.
Come on back.
Welcome back.
Come on back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You got one member from our old crew back.
That's right.
There's still hope.
I stuck my page out there every time. Come on, and let everybody know we on it.
Young Stepper found us last week. Remember Young Stepper?
Yeah.
Found us last week. And then Lil Uzi found us the week before.
Yeah.
So one by one, they're finding us. You know,
come on in. That what's up. Come on in. Everybody welcome. That what's up. Yeah.
So they're saying that we're going to start seeing empty shelves. And I went out to Walmart yesterday and I took this picture. Now, I don't know if it's the location that I went to or what. Yeah, he's back in the building.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I hope it's not a sign that here we go. The shelves are starting to be empty. That's right. That's right. He is. Yeah, man. So I don't know. The last time it looked like this was back in 2020. We was dealing with COVID. 4 years, I did not see the Apple section look like this. I did not see it. So they're saying we're going to start seeing empty shelves now. So, yeah, Young Stepper came in last week.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. Because the shit is about to hit the fan.
Hit the fan. Yep.
So, man, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Trump getting this private jet? You know, what do y'all think about Trump getting this private jet, getting this new jet that he's calling the Palace in the Sky? My last online order, they had to substitute more shit than usual. And somebody's, yep. Oh, yeah, good you're back, man. We're glad
good you're back, bro. Glad you're back. Well, it's a terrorist. They want to sponsor this plane, right?
Yeah.
If you want to get on it,
but here's
you want to get on it?
Yeah, why?
Get on it.
Why would you want to accept the gift and you don't know that shit could be, yeah, man, everybody, even MAGA is coming after Trump about this plane, bro. I mean, look at all. I mean, y'all remember back when they gave Hillary a $400 necklace and Republicans went ape shit over it. They gave Hillary Clinton a $400 necklace. They wanted to press charges against Hillary Clinton over a damn necklace. Right. Double standard.
That's right.
And look, and before people say we got Trump derangement syndrome, MAGA is coming out against them. Ben Shapiro is saying this is not a good look. You know, all the money, all the deals Trump is making. Y'all seen how many deals Trump is making with this Middle East trip? I mean, look at these deals he's making. We've never seen this before.
Making money.
Yeah, he's
making money.
He's
doing it, bro. That slow down. Ain't nobody try to call this shit out. He's making money.
He's making
money.
He's throwing up money for his family. Trump
That's it.
$3 billion
That's it.
in Qatar.
That's fucked up.
All right, look at it. Last week, Trump announced he's building a $5.5 billion golf resort in Qatar, and they in turn gave him a jet. All right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Even Syria, they want to build a Trump Tower in Syria. Trump is making money. It's over there sewing up deals for him and his family. And
see,
even like I said, even MAGA is saying it's not a good look that he's doing this. No,
and that dude right there,
no
and that
deals
dude,
for American people, but he's sewing up deals for him and his family.
that's
Now,
it. And that dude right here, he loves Trump. He come
right,
on Fox Radio, and he concerned about it. So
yes,
you know it's bad. So
yes,
people see now what this shit is all about. But listen, that's why nobody can come in and argue with you about the truth. It is the truth. You got receipts, D, and it's all on TV. People talking about Trump ain't shit. Everybody knows Trump is the wrong deal. He's not the president for the people. He's only for his people.
right.
Trump is in there for himself and his family.
Yes.
And it's fucked up.
And it's obvious now. I mean, even Laura Loomer is criticizing what Trump is doing. All right? Look, for Trump, see, these world leaders know that he could be bought. When Elon Musk bought him like that, gave him $200,
it's all about money.
They know Trump could be bought. All right? And now all you got to do is massage his ego.
That's it.
Get your money, and you can get anything you want out of Trump.
You got it.
It's all about that green, man.
It's all about it. And plus, that man, Trump is a child. He's a child. He got a child mind. He's a child. He's not fully grown yet. He's still a child in the candy land. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro.
Trump, we fucked up, dog. Well, they did. They put him in there.
Yes, now they're saying it's all about money. And look, we went the stock market is unstable. All right. People retirement is being wiped out. And we were told to suck it up. You notice they didn't tell rich people to suck nothing up. They're only telling the working class people, we need to be willing to make a sacrifice and we need to suck it up. While he is making his family rich, he's already gained $2.9 billion since he got reelected. Now he on there fussing about he deserved a $400 million plane. While our retirements are being destroyed.
That's right.
The about to be empty.
Yeah.
All right? The stock market is involatile. But and we're worried about him getting a plane that he's going to. I haven't seen MAGA this mad at Trump since the vaccine. You remember when Trump was pushing the vaccine and they turned on him on the vaccine? And Trump stopped talking about it. He never stopped taking credit for the vaccine, but he just stopped talking about it. MAGA, the last time MAGA got mad at him was over the vaccine. And now they're mad over this private jet. He should not take this jet. It's going to cost us $1 billion to retrofit that. They're going to have to take that thing down piece by piece to make sure it's not bugged or it doesn't have explosives on it. So it's going to cost the American people tons of money, you know. And wow. look, and what is what Latrice said. It's the double standard. It's that they were accusing Joe Biden and Hunter Biden of the same shit, all right? And they found no evidence of that. They had a 2-year investigation. Even Hunter Biden himself showed up on Capitol Hill wanting to testify, and they wouldn't even let the man testify. So it was a witch hunt for 2 years on Hunter Biden. They found no evidence of this, and Trump is doing this shit in the open, and they're making excuses. Guess what the excuse is?
What?
Guess what the excuse they're making for Trump? They're not even denying that it's corrupt, what he's doing. Republicans are not even denying it. Guess what they're saying? Let me show you the dumb shit they're saying. Well, the difference between Trump and Joe Biden is that Trump is doing it in the open. And Joe Biden hid it behind. That's what Mike Johnson said. Mike Johnson said the reason why Trump and Biden are different because Biden hid his corruption. Trump is doing it in the open. That's the excuse they made. That's the excuse. So they're acknowledging that Trump is what Trump is doing is corrupt. It's just that Trump is being transparent with his corruption. Joe Biden wasn't. So Republicans know he's this is corruption. They already know it.
The reason why he doing it in the open, D, because they letting him, because they allowed him to do that. That's why he doing that.
Right. Now they're seeing, plus he wants 45. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's all about that money.
Now
people are realizing, you know, let me say this. Let me pull this up. You know, I know MAGA love Trump, but I wish that the people that voted for Trump, that support Trump, they had to deal with these consequences. I hate we all got to suffer like this. You know what I'm saying? I wish only the people that voted for Trump had, I wish we could have chosen Kamala and they could have chosen Trump. That way they could suffer the consequences. And we wouldn't be dealing with this shit that we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? I wish only MAGA had to suffer the consequences. Let their retirements be destroyed. Let their shells be empty. Why we all down with the ship?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
The good people always get at the end of the stick, right? The good people always suffer. But the bad people keep going with their life and keep fucking up. And none of that.
Now you remember Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert wanted to impeach Joe Biden because they accused him. They looked deranged. You're right. They accused Joe Biden. Hold on now. Listen to this now. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert wanted to impeach Joe Biden for corruption. Do you think now Trump is doing this shit in the open? If the Democrats take the House and the Senate in 2026, that should be the number one thing they need to do, because Trump is doing this shit in the open. If the Democrats take the House and the Senate and don't do shit like Merrick Garland did, drug his damn foot. Now you see Trump is in there. Trump is going after all of his enemies. He ain't wasting no time. He ain't wasting not one damn time. As soon as he got in there, he's going after everybody that came after him. All right. So, and Merrick Garland took him 3 years to charge Trump with one damn thing. And then it was too late because the Supreme Court stepped in there and shut it down. And that's why we got Trump. All right. So Democrats need to make that number one agenda. Just like Trump is making revenge his number one agenda, the Democrats need to do the same fucking thing because he's openly breaking the law. If you don't want the Democrats to come after you, don't break the law. How hard is that? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then I want to.
They are, Will.
Go ahead.
No. Hippo was saying something to Matt. She had to throw that in there because he dissed me. And they ain't said shit to that animal.
Hey, did you see Ivanka thirsting after this Eagles player? Did you see that?
Wow. Really?
You know, remember when the Eagles went to the White House?
And guess what color? Wait a minute. Guess what color he is?
I know. You remember when the Eagles went to the White House? And one of the players said he met Ivanka and fell in love with Ivanka.
Yeah.
He said she's the most beautifulest woman he ever seen in his life.
What? Wait a minute. How Trump supporter KKK's gonna how they gonna feel about this? That's an end.
He said, I got a new joke, Bear.
No.
I'm of a big bird.
I'm gonna keep the same joke.
But look, she left a letter. She showed up at his practice. He wasn't there, and left a letter to him. Told him stop by to say hi. Sorry, yeah, this brother here. She's married. She's a married woman. What are you doing after this player?
She wants some chocolate, D.
What?
That old dude, that vanilla ain't doing good. She wants some chocolate, dog.
I wonder how Jared feel about that.
I know how his supporters gonna feel about that. The one help got him in, keep him in the White House.
You know that
they don't like black people.
Wait a minute, she dated Quincy Jones. She dated Quincy Jones, bro. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, she dated Quincy Jones. She's dated a black man before.
Really?
Yeah. And Trump himself dated a black woman. She's biracial, but she's black. Trump himself dated.
They're confused here. Well, damn, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know Trump dated a black woman. Hold on. I'm going to show you. because I got a
what you know about this? He don't tell me nothing when he do his show. Sometimes you try to tell me like hold back to do it on here, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a picture and everything. She's trying to piss off her dad. Jared is a cook. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, I got my receipts, dog.
Hey, pull it up. Pull it on up, bro. Let me see what you're talking about.
Here's the black woman right here. Yeah. They were together for years. That's her.
Wow.
That's her. Yeah, y'all didn't know that. Trump paid for all his.
Somebody need to take that picture, right? When he started acting up against black people, put that picture up. Yeah. You remember this, buddy? Yeah. You remember this, buddy? Sit your butt down somewhere. You like people that like you. Yeah. So yeah, he have been with a black woman before. But I guess MAGA don't want to. They don't want to talk about that. So well, we talking about it. Okay, MAGA. Trump not really what y'all think he is.
Hey,
he playing y'all.
I thought about this. You remember? They have these cabinet meetings, and in these cabinet meetings, they kiss Trump ass, and they tell Trump how great he is, and how much he's the best thing that ever walked. But they don't do it in every cabinet meeting. I wonder how they know when to kiss his ass. I'm curious, because people are wondering how they knew, okay, today's the day, y'all got to go in and really kiss his ass, because they don't do it every cabinet meeting. They don't kiss his ass and tell him how great he is. They only do it on certain occasions. So how do they know when to kiss Trump? Is there a memo they send out saying, hey, today we need y'all to go in there and kiss his ass? I wonder how they know when to all get on code to kiss his ass like that.
See, all them on code.
Yeah. I wonder how they know that. They have to send something out. But so Walmart CEO came out and said they finna jack the prices up on us.
I knew it.
Now Walmart did warn Trump before he got in office that if he do the tariffs, they're going to have to raise prices. And here are all the companies that's following in line. Ford is raising prices.
Wow.
Mattel raising prices.
Wow.
Adidas raising prices.
Wow.
Walmart said they're going to raise prices.
Damn.
Target raising prices.
Get out of here.
Nintendo raising prices.
You're a damn lie.
Best Buy raising prices.
Shut the door.
And look, here's the thing. And Walmart know that Trump is trying to blame it on.
No, but it is on him.
They're saying on him. No. Walmart is explicitly saying it's because of the tariffs.
Yeah, and
all these companies are saying we're jacking prices because of the tariffs.
And who responsible?
Exactly.
Who is responsible for that?
You cannot say that it's Joe Biden's fault.
That orange man with that fake hair.
Okay. Hold
on. That wig on top of his head. Wearing the same suit over and over.
Fair use YouTube. Fair use YouTube.
We will do our best to keep our prices as low as possible. But given the magnitude of the tariffs, even at the reduced levels announced this week, we aren't able to absorb all the pressure given the reality of narrow retail margins. We're positioned to manage the cost pressure from tariffs as well or better than anyone. But even at the reduced levels, the higher tariffs will result in higher prices.
Okay, so Hookers raised their prices for them magazines. Trump says Walmart eat the tariff. Yeah, he threatened them. Trump went out there and threatened Walmart that they need to eat the tariffs. Let me show you this. He went out there and threatened them and told them they better eat the tariffs. And let me go back to where it was. Yeah, so he went out there and threatened them. They said Walmart should stop trying to blame tariffs as the reason for raising prices. So he threatened them. He threatened them to eat it up. And so, you know what? Shout out to Walmart for blaming him for the prices. And y'all know they're going to price gouge us. Y'all already know that. They price gouged us during COVID, and they're going to price gouge us again. All right? They're going to go, extra. So it's crazy that people voted for Trump on the economy because they thought he's going to lower prices, and he just made it worse. And we haven't got no deals. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing out of any of this. We got nothing out of China, and all these countries are not coming to the table. So this is all for nothing. This is a self-inflicted. And get this, you know, I want to say that shout out to Walmart, but guess what though, bro? Guess what? Walmart played a role in us getting Trump and Target, because guess who supported Trump's campaign?
Who?
Walmart and Target did. You remember?
Yeah, I remember they were talking about that on TV.
Yeah, they was talking about boycotting
on
Walmart,
TV. Okay, I got you. You right.
And Home Depot, because they put money in Trump's campaign. So yeah, y'all blaming Trump, but y'all played a role in it too, because y'all supported his campaign. The CEO.
What's up, bro? You went out.
Too. The CEO of Nintendo did too. All of these people supported Trump's campaign, and now he's sticking it to them.
Well, good.
Put their money in Kamala.
Good.
And look, for the first time in a century, our credit has been downgraded. Our credit rating has been downgraded for the first time in 10 years.
Damn.
So we just going. America's going down. We're going down. We're going down.
See?
You know.
It just, like I told you, it's gonna get worse and worse. And for people to sit back who vote for this man, who believe in this man, and will fight for this man, and don't care what Trump do, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Sitting back allowing this shit to happen. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all know it's wrong. Because it affected me. It's gonna affect y'all too. This shit can hit the fan, bro. They better hurry up, try to pray and get him out of there. You crazy.
Now Supreme Court, shit. I mean, I love my sister, but if I were in her brother's shoes, I would see why he was on Ivanka. Ivanka, she's not bad looking to me. Right.
She ain't cute.
Right. But
she's just that orange daughter. That's orange man daughter. What people call him, orange man.
I'm tired of this dude coming out and low key, basically, Ivanka got no ass. Well, you're right about that.
Damn.
But you know what? You know, I may not be a Trump fan, but to me, I think Ivanka is an attractive woman.
She's cute.
I don't think she's a bad. I may not be a Trump fan, but I think Ivanka is attractive.
Excuse him, even though that's her daddy. But I'm just focused on her. You see what I'm saying? You're right. She's cute.
She's good. Y'all got to remember, Trump wanted to bang his own daughter.
Yeah.
All right. He wanted to bang his own daughter.
That man ain't got it all. He's, see how my hand going around my ear.
Bang his own daughter. All right.
Who's at the door? Nobody. But it's a nut at the door. Crazy mother.
What I'm tripping off of, it is Supreme Court. This dude keep criticizing the attack on judges. You know, the attack. I would question Ivanka's morals too. She raised by an idiot. Right.
That's right.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But he came out and said the rule of law is in danger. Well, who's endangering it, dude? You played a role in why it's in danger. Why are you complaining? You played a major role. You gave him immunity. You've never given any president immunity. I couldn't trust her. Right. And look.
You never do that. You're right. Never do that.
Coming out, John Roberts coming out talking about the threats being made to judges. Now, have you heard here lately, these judges that's blocking Trump's agenda have been getting pizzas sent to their homes? Have you heard about that?
Say what?
Yeah. MAGA has been sending pizzas to these judges' homes as a threat to them to get out of Trump's way. Have you heard about that?
That's weird. Why food?
It is weird.
Why food? Unless they poison and put something in it.
I don't know what they're doing. That's so childish. So it's
it is.
They're sending threat to. But here's the thing, though. Everybody that
Latrice, look who the president is, though.
These goofballs must be living under a rock. All these judges that win. Think about this now. Look at this. You remember his home got swatted, and they called it a bomb threat to his courtroom. Remember that? When they are supposed Trump are abusing his power. Right. Stop lying. How am I lying, Brian? How am I lying? Prove me wrong.
Oh, he ain't coming in saying what's up to the crew.
Remember,
What's up, Black D? He coming in saying stop lying. He one of them.
Check
Yeah, you just gotta forgive him. He don't know no better.
They want them to know
what's up, Ray?
Right, Trouble Orange.
That's right.
Intimidation. Yeah, it's a form of intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Judge.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Latrice? He ain't coming in saying what's screaming come y'all D. He ain't saying what's up to the crew. What's up, Bad D? This rat coming in already taking up for this idiot. I told you, idiot, no idiot.
My boy Brian.
I got love for him, but you're an idiot because he support an idiot.
I expect Brian, bro. I expect Brian to stand up for his boy. He want to stand up for him. Let him stand up for him. All right. That's he loved Trump. All right. That's his boy. One thing I can say about Brian, he's a ride or die with Trump.
Yeah, that's what I said. No matter what.
Brian's
that's
gonna
him.
ride with him.
Yeah, that's him. That's who he is.
Brian is gonna ride with him. Brian got Trump poster above his bed, you know. And Dark is too. Dark is too.
Dark. But put him in there. If he come in and say things gonna get moved up. Dark with him too. You're right.
Yeah,
Dark with him too. So Brian can't share that stupid by himself. Dark with it too. Where he at? Bring your butt up here, Dark.
Wait a minute.
You are in this shit too.
Dark don't defend. He does defend Trump, but
he's a Trump supporter. I still got love for my security guard.
No, but listen,
I got love for Brian.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you just got to call him out, D. It's crazy. Y'all crazy.
Brian to come in and defend this boy.
Y'all crazy.
But Dark don't defend him to the degree that Brian
I'm gonna find his ass, Dark. I'm coming to St. Louis. And I'm coming in the bushes, the woods, whatever that motherfucker.
Right, me too.
And I'm gonna sit down with a beer, ask him what the fuck wrong with you.
Me too, right.
Dark, you wild. You in the wild. You wild. You're a wild man.
Hey, let me go back to something because I forgot one thing. You know, I was talking about Trump and his private jet, right? Talking about Trump and his private jet. I want to play y'all a video. I want to play y'all a video, right? All right, this is fair use. YouTube, fair use. Fair use. I want to talk about the double standards. And this is what Latrice was talking about, Matt. We're talking about the double standard. Look at this now. Look at this.
Saudi Arabia giving $25 million, Qatar, all of these countries. These are people that kill women and treat women horribly, and yet you take their money.
Not a gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense, and you should know better.
Why don't you give back the money that you've taken from certain countries that treat certain groups of people so horribly?
You should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much.
Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture.
I thought it was a beautiful gesture. Now, there are those that say we shouldn't be accepting gifts to the Defense Department. And I would say only a stupid person would say that.
It should have never happened. And I think you owe an explanation to the American people.
We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept a gift?
If I ever said that, that's quid pro quo.
See what I'm about? You see what I'm talking about?
That's a good one, D. Man, I like that. That's a good one. You shot that down, bro.
He called Hillary.
I like that. I like that. Call him out. Call them motherfuckers out. Call them out.
Right. Y'all see what I'm talking about.
Call him out.
He accused
Call that
Hillary of
motherfucker
corruption.
out. Call him out.
And he's doing the same thing.
Don't one hold shit back here. You wrong, you motherfucker wrong. We calling y'all asses out.
Give back the money. Man. That's crazy. Dark illegals gave Americans more money than that's true. That is absolutely true. The money
that was a good one, D.
The economy.
I like that.
He's right. Matt is right about that. He's right about that. And look,
who the hell sleeps in front of the paparazzi, the media? How do you sleep in front of the media? The cameras are rolling and he lays out.
He's dead sound asleep. I wish I could have that secret because, you know, that's a talent. I wish I could.
What we talking about? Yes, they have, Dark. I told you yesterday that I'm against him or the United States accepting this gift because it may be a threat to now. I know you did. Yes, they have. they still work and pay taxes. Right. But they still work and pay taxes. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They do pay a lot into the economy. It's a fact, Dark. Illegals do. They work. Matter of fact, I believe I had something that came out yesterday and did my roof.
Yeah, they some hard worker too. And they do good work.
What is it, Dark? What is it, Matt?
They're hard worker and they do good work.
Like $80 million or something like that? And they have no benefits. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even vote. You're right. No, that is true. What Matt is saying is true. That is absolutely true. They get no benefits, but they pay. They live here. They have to rent. They have to buy homes. They rent homes. They buy things here. They buy food, clothes. Isn't that paying into the economy? They pay bills. How is that not contributing? You know? So yeah, man. Yeah. It's that they have proven they do pay into the economy. They do that. This is kind of a different subject. I know Miss Notch want to be. I was going to save this for her, but
shout out to the Queen 2. Shout out to Miss Notch. Man? What's up?
Guess what? Now this sounds like that's true. This sounds like a horror movie in the making. They have taken Annabelle out of her.
No, put Annabelle back. Put her back.
They have taken Annabelle.
No, put her back.
The thing they had her in. They had her in a museum sealed off from the world.
Is that kind of bad luck?
Yes. The Warrens warned, they both have passed on, but the one thing they warned people not to do is not to move Annabelle. And this dude, they have passed on. This dude took responsibility over their estate, and now
it took his life.
He has released Annabelle.
And they told him not to.
Yes. Red State.
Well, who gonna send her back?
This guy.
Who gonna send her back in the cage?
He said that he got Annabelle in some kind of cage.
In a box.
Yeah, he got in a box and he got it blessed.
And put her in a cage.
Right. And he got all kinds of medallions to stop the evil, to contain it. He got crosses.
That shit is wicked. It's like a witch. It's like a witch. Send it to the White House.
Okay, this what he said.
No, put it on a Trump plane. Now this plane.
He built the case. And he said, Riviera said he added extra protection measures, including cutting out crosses on 3 sides, representing the Catholic Holy Trinity, using a stain infused with holy water and holy oil, as well as describing the Lord's Prayer and Saint Michael's Prayer. So he said he has taken steps to contain the evil, but everybody online is saying this is not a good look. You just released the evil.
Yeah, a demon. A demon.
And look, he's in Texas with Annabelle. I
want nobody to get around this man. Excuse me, y'all, D. I want nobody to get around this man. Do not even, hey, look, leave that dog alone. Don't even, I ain't even talking about it.
Right.
That's a wicked, that's an evil dog. Right. A dog. So people be careful. I'm telling you. And
bro, speaking of aliens, I wanted Miss Notch to hear this. Aliens.
Military's cousins, you know what I'm talking about?
It's just been uncovered. With all this alien stuff going on, the government basically admitted that we have alien beings in our possession.
I told you.
We have alien. I mean, this is a fact. All right. David Grush and Lou Elizondo worked in the government. Both have came out and said, yes, we have different alien species in our possessions. All right. This is not sci-fi. Brian can say whatever you want. These are government officials, and our government has not come out and said they're lying. Our government has tried to defame them and slander them, but they have not came out and said they're lying. All right. So we got different beings from different that did not originate in this world in our possession, as well as their craft that we're trying to back engineer. But guess what else they just released?
What up?
And I'm surprised this is not even like national news. Our government met with them.
I told you that.
Our government met with them. And here's a CIA document showing when on April the 25th, our government officials actually met with beings that did not come from this world. Why isn't this breaking news? Why are they
Because
not
we don't want
telling
nobody else to know.
I mean, they
that we got somebody that's very intelligent that can shut this shit down.
Met with alien beings, bro. Our government.
And probably some good
Yes.
beings. You know, they're probably some good, you know, come in and help us. You know,
Yes.
you never know.
Yes.
And they even we in evil now. We dealing with evil people now on this planet.
Video footage of the cigar. You know, a lot of people reporting the cigar UFO spaceship they've been seeing. They got footage of it. They got
really, and it's huge too. They big.
Yeah. So our government, and then this dude was talking about portals. Did you hear about the portal they believe opened up last week?
Wow.
Aliens sent us, Elon.
Really?
They're definitely real. Yes.
They are. They are.
Look at this. This thing opened up in the sky, bro, out of nowhere. These black rings have been seen all over the world. And people are saying these are portals to other dimensions. Matter of fact,
I'm at this song. You ever thought about this, D? That we might live in the Matrix. You gonna show the video?
Yeah, let me show you the video.
We are in the Matrix. They probably live in real life. We ain't.
Fair use.
So, can somebody tell me what the is this? And I'm not using no app. I am on County Road 2 in between State Avenue and K32. And I have never seen anything like that in my life. And it appears that little black stuff is falling down the center of it. That is just weird. And then just to let you all know, I'm not kidding here. This is real. Sorry, that's my phone doing that because it's a piece of crap Motorola. But just so you can see, it's me. And I'm live. And it's starting to dissipate.
So, yeah.
This is how they come in.
Yeah.
Well, if you had stayed that long enough, they were coming in or going out.
Right. Yeah. Those are portals.
There's a lot of shit going on, bro, that they're not saying. They don't want to admit the truth. It's more than life than what we don't see and what we don't know. Trust me.
And I got a ghost picture to show you. Somebody captured a ghost, and this is supposed to be a ghost right here. It's supposed to be a ghost.
It sure look like it. There's a hospital.
Yeah, there's a hospital. There's a hospital.
Yeah, it's believable. I can see it.
Yeah, that's a ghost. So yeah, man. Isn't that wild, bro? So yeah, all this stuff is coming out.
Wow.
And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. You know, they're acting like it don't exist. So and more is gonna come out. We're gonna continue to see more stuff come out. Now, I want to talk about, let me talk about this. I gotta talk about this right here. Let me talk about this because MAGA is blowing this shit up. All right. Okay. This dude here. Okay. MAGA is going crazy over James Comey. Now they're saying that James Comey can't see the UFO because it's cloaked. Facts.
That could be true too. I forgot about that. You're right.
So now MAGA want this guy thrown in jail. They hate James Comey because you remember, James Comey is a Republican. All right. All right. Now, James Comey posted 8647. They say that 86 means like remove or take out. All right. And MAGA is going crazy. They want James Comey thrown in jail, even though Matt beat me to the punch because he's absolutely right. MAGA said the same thing about Joe Biden. Now, let me ask, exactly, all this alien UFO talk is to distract you from the return of Jesus Christ. Wasn't he a big MAGA person doing? Yep, he was. Well, I wouldn't say he was MAGA, but he definitely is a Republican. And y'all remember, don't forget, you remember when they posted this picture, Trump did this, of Joe Biden being hog-tied and nobody said anything about that. They said that could be interpreted as a death threat to Joe Biden, and MAGA didn't say anything about that. And like Matt said, Matt Gaetz posted this about McCarthy, McDaniel, McConnell. MAGA used 86 a lot. It's not. Here's this guy, a Trump supporter, in reference to Joe Biden. It's the same thing they used for Joe Biden. So why are they having a fit over James? You know what? You know why they don't like James Comey? James Comey turned on Trump because Trump wanted him to pledge allegiance to him. And James Comey, no, I pledge allegiance to the Constitution, not you. I work for the American people, not you.
There you go.
And that's when Trump fired him because he would not pledge allegiance to him. Now you see in this current cabinet that the current cabinet is loyal to Trump first.
That's it.
American people. All right. Trump got nothing but ass lickers in there now.
That's
but
it.
James Comey wouldn't do it. And James
and guess what, D? We got one. We got one in the show. We got one in the show.
Yeah. They just looking for reason to pour political rivals. MAGA wants a fascist government. Facts. Now, Brian, you can't have it both ways. I thought you wanted us to let up on your boy Trump. Now you have something to say about my cousin, the aliens. Right. Right. Right.
You better leave our cousin alone.
But guess what? James Comey's career has been destroyed by Trump. All right.
Really?
Guess what? James Comey is the reason why we got Trump. Because you remember, 11 days before the election, he opened up an investigation into Hillary Clinton when Hillary was going up against Trump. And they said that right there sealed the deal for Trump. And look, they found nothing on Hillary. Nothing on Hillary. But the fact that he opened up an investigation 11 days before the election helped seal the deal for Trump. Because right after that, Hillary Clinton's approval rating tanked after James Comey did that.
He did.
So it's kind of karma for James Comey because now you hate Trump and now you play a role in him getting elected. Hillary 0 felonies, Trump 34 felonies. Facts. Yeah. James Comey investigation 11 days before the election helped seal the deal for Trump. He helped Trump to get elected the first time around. So James Comey, I hate to say it, but you shot yourself in the foot.
Yep.
You shot yourself.
You did to yourself.
Now I want to talk about Trump. Even facts.
That's right.
Facts. Now, I wonder how Brian feel about this. Elon Musk and Doge.
Remember, we don't give a shit how Brian feel.
Elon Musk and Doge went in there.
We don't care how that rat
and
feel.
Claimed they were cutting waste from the government, and they cut aid to starving people around the world. Brian, do you think that's waste that they cut aid to start? Now they're saying Jesus would not approve of this for sure. Right. Now they're saying that over 100,000 children around the world will die now because they're going to starve. I repeat, and they said that this was not a big impact on our deficit at all, like 0.01, like almost nothing. It was like $50 million. Why did he cut aid to starving people around the world?
And let me say
That is not waste.
Hold up.
Yeah, 100,000 people will now starve because of this.
Remember, he said he's supposed to be for the people, right?
Right.
He got in for the people, right?
Exactly.
And look what he doing to the people. Look what he doing to the people, my people. Do you see why we so mad? See, you gotta understand, you know, we just not doing this for fun. We're not doing this for play or just for content. We doing this shit because we're trying to put awareness out there to my people that we and the ones that who suck up to them, Y'all is a fool, an asshole, need to be thrown in hell for this shit. Look what he's doing. He's not helping the people. He's not cleaning up the shit.
Sad, bro.
He's just making it worse, and he's starving people.
This is
and it's fucked up. That's why we mad, because the shit that he's not doing what he said he's gonna do before he got in there. I told you, boy, if it ain't God and Jesus, I will never vote.
And did you, and speaking, let me change the story. Did you hear that they pulled another body out of Lake Lanier, bro? I mean, people
really
in that lake, man. They need to drain this. I think you're not going to stop seeing people die in this lake until they drain this lake. You know,
but it's cursed. There's a lot of history behind that. Bad history. That's when the white people went in there and flooded out racists.
It was a
black people was up in there,
and they flooded.
They drowned.
Right.
And they drowned. Okay.
He's allegedly for the people. Right. Yeah, Brian, I'm calling you a hypocrite. Read between the lines.
You better tell it.
So you're not gonna see people. You're not gonna stop seeing people dying until.
But what happened? What did he do? What happened?
He went kayaking on the lake, and somehow he ended up dead. I don't know if people been saying that people say they feeling people being. They did a documentary about this.
That's right. Holding them.
People said they felt their
hands pulling them down.
Yes, somebody grabbing them and pulling them under.
Because he looked like he can swim.
Right.
He's like a swimmer.
Right. And yet we're gonna keep seeing people die until
because the holiday coming up.
Yeah.
What's coming up, D?
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Memorial Day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And people like to go out to this lake. Here's the thing, though. You remember Usher's ex-wife tried to start a petition to have this thing drained to appease the spirits. And there was a lot of that was like over 100,000 people signed the signature, but they have not taken steps to drain this lake. You're not going to stop.
Yeah, because our son died, right?
Yes, he died.
He drowned.
Yep. What? Why are people still going there? Yeah, I don't know, Latrice.
I don't know.
They're thinking about building like a theme park on top of that lake, like some kind of water park, which is crazy. That's crazy. No, hey, come on, Brian. Come on. Why would you? Man, it's not racist. Man, what? Brian, are you serious, bro? Brian, you can't be serious calling Matt a racist. You cannot be serious.
He trolling.
Brian, you trolling, bro.
Yeah, he trolling. Move on. Matt, he that rat trolling you. Don't worry about it.
You got to be trolling, bro. You got to be trolling. But
that rat trolling. Don't worry about it, Matt. He all right.
Speaking
don't want nobody talk about his dad, but he be all right.
Speaking of, did you hear what's going on in Gaza, man? He never said he hated black conservatives. Not one time.
Did you know Brian's a Republican? Brian is a true Republican. You know Brian is a true Republican because he just make up shit.
You never said that,
Brian. Right? Brian's a true Republican there, but that's all Republicans do, make up shit. So move on.
Matt is the last thing from a racist, bro.
Move on.
Matt is the last thing.
Move on.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you're saying that, bro. I don't know why you're saying that. So
you'll be all right.
Yeah, Memorial Day, the food truck comes back to the river, and the right.
He's wild. He's wild, dude. Dog is wild.
Right. I never heard Matt single out black conservatives, so I don't know where Brian is getting that from. So I want to ask Brian a question. Brian, do you think that there's genocide going on against white people in South Africa? Brian, do you believe when Trump said that there's genocide happening in South Africa against white people? Yes or no, Brian?
Yes, I believe
that genocide is happening.
Yes or no?
In South Africa against white South Africans. Yes or no? Because Brian is not a conservative nor Republican. He is MAGA. Michael Steele is black conservative, and he clearly sees Trump wrong.
You need to hear that.
Right.
I didn't tell him. I didn't see it. You said it. Yeah,
Right,
he
Latrice, right,
is.
right. Because there is no evidence of genocide, any genocide happening in South Africa. If it were up to me, Brian's black people would run this country. Politically, they are the smartest group of people in America.
Thank you, bro.
Brian, where's your evidence, Brian? Brian, you gotta stop. I know you like Trump, bro. You gotta stop. Hey, go ahead. Brian, you gotta stop believing everything. Brian, let me ask you something. I know you like Trump. That's just like I like Obama. I like Joe Biden. But I never believe everything that came out of their mouths. Why do you, with Trump, lie as much as he does? Brian, why do you keep believing this stuff, man? I know you can still like Trump and not believe everything he says. They have found zero evidence of any genocide happening in Africa. There's zero evidence of that. Do you have any evidence of genocide happening? There have been 4 isolated incidents. Only 4. 4 isolated. I was seeing the links. There have been only 4, maybe 4 isolated incidents where white people were murdered in South Africa. But there is no genocide happening in South Africa. It's not happening. Even the president of South Africa said it's not happening. It's not happening.
And I believe you. And I believe you.
88% of black people don't support Trump. That tells me all I need to know. Right. Here's the video. Here's the video of him talking about it. There is no white genocide happening in South Africa. It's just a blatant lie that Trump is telling. Where's my video?
Making up shit. Just making up shit.
Yeah, he's just making it up.
I'd like to come and meet him so that we can discuss this matter further. So those people who have fled are not being persecuted. They are not being, hounded. They are not being treated badly. And they are leaving ostensibly because they don't want to embrace the changes that are taking place in our country in accordance with our constitution. So we think that the American government has got the wrong end of the stick here, but we'll continue talking to them.
So a face-to-face meeting is coming up.
So
you know what it is, D? You know what it is?
There's no evidence
the people,
of that.
Listen, you know what it is, bro? Our people, that black king right there. Let me tell you something. From a black man, black king.
Right, Latrice, right.
Listen, from a black king to a king right there.
Right, man.
Holding it down. Listen, from a black king to a king holding this country down, knows exactly what he's doing, how he do it. White people is so used to having their way, doing their way, they can't stand to stand down when another person of color is in power.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
When he said they can't stand the rules that I put out, that's why they running? Really?
Right.
Well, we can't stand the rules Trump doing, and we still here. We ain't going nowhere. But stop trying to make like them the black people in South Africa is bullying and trying to torture y'all or whatever, just for Trump to say, I got you, my people, my white people, I got you.
Let me say this.
Really?
Bro. You're right.
That's racist, though. That's racist.
Let me say this. Is that okay? A lot of his supporters are on TV. I saw Scott Jennings. I saw this guy here saying that it has nothing to do with race, Kevin O'Leary. But if it doesn't have anything to do with race, why are you kicking out non-white people? You're kicking out non-white people, all right? But you're telling people from white countries from Europe they can stay.
See?
If it's not racially motivated, why are you kicking out the Cubans, the Haitians, the Nicaraguans, the Venezuelans, but telling people that came from Russia and Ukraine that they are welcome and they're not going to be deported? What is the difference here? These are non-white people. These are white people. The non-white people got to go, and the white people can stay.
What you call that?
Right. Exactly.
What you call that?
It is racially motivated. And let me say this. You mean to tell me that these two isn't in Trump's ear about this?
Idiot.
These two.
Yeah, them two idiot.
You mean to tell me these two aren't in Trump's ear about this? And look, Jesse Lee Peterson, you know, Jesse Lee Peterson don't talk about Trump like he used to. But Jesse Lee Peterson, I'm telling you, man, I believe Jesse Lee Peterson is a white guy with a tan.
Yeah, I believe.
He cannot be black.
He even talk white.
Right.
He even talk white.
Now, this dude right here, the black guy, he's on, all these guys work for Jesse, right? The black guy, he don't really tap dance like that. I'm talking rubbish. Okay. He don't, okay, whatever you say, Brian. This black guy, he don't really tap dance like that, right? And this black guy's MAGA. All these guys are MAGA. Now, the white guy at the top, he's a racist. He's a just bona fide racist. And then the Hispanic guy, right here at the bottom, below Jesse, he's a racist. He's an Hispanic guy, and he's a racist too. All right? You know what I'm talking about selling out? He a racist against his own people too. This Hispanic guy at the bottom is glad Trump is kicking out Hispanics. And he's Hispanic.
Really?
Yeah, he's Hispanic. So the white guy and Hispanic guy, including Jesse, are racist, right? So the black guy, they got into an argument about it. Now the black guy, he don't really tap dance that much, but those three races on there, including Jesse, tried to defend Trump bringing those white Africans over here by saying that we need more white people. Oh, I'm a racist. Okay. But Trump is, hold on. Brian is saying I'm a racist.
No. Keep going. Keep going. We ain't been responding to that. Don't respond to that. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Me calling out racists make me a racist.
No, keep going.
I don't want to accept the fact that Trump.
Look. Then we say we don't give a damn what that rap. We don't care about that rap.
I know.
Move on. Keep going. You on the road, bro. Keep going. That's the problem. You pissing this rat off. You pissing him off.
And I'm not
keep going. Keep pissing him off. Keep pissing him off. Keep going. Keep going. No, you ain't doing it. You speaking right and the truth. But see, that's the problem. Truth is lies, and lies is truth. So listen.
Yeah,
move on.
He's trolling. But they said that these white South Africans are racist. They're racist because they were indoctrinated to be racist in South Africa. So Trump is not only bringing in white people, but he's bringing in white people that are racist. Listen to this guy. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
Every white South African is racist. Every single one, including you, including me. We were born into a racist country, raised by racist systems, taught by racist textbooks, and disciplined by racist norms. Unless you've been consciously deprogrammed, that requires pain, effort, and education, you are still operating from a racist framework. Having black friends doesn't erase your racism. Voting for black politicians. No. Sleeping with someone of another race? Still racist. Whiteness isn't just calling someone a slur. It's the silent belief that whiteness is neutral and everything else is different. I don't see color while bleaching your hair and contouring your face. You see color just fine. You just don't want to deal with what it means. The entire education system would collapse overnight if we taught the truth. Apartheid wasn't resolved and whiteness is still centered. Your skin color isn't the problem. Your silence is. Your comfort is. Humanity expresses itself in shades, and racism denies that expression. South Africa, we're still living in the lie. Every white South African is racist.
See that? He's a South African, and he's acknowledging that they were brought up to be racist in Africa.
See that?
Right, Latrice, right.
See that?
He said, Bear, I'm not mad. Life is too
I
short.
don't want to read that. Don't read it.
This conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Theory was a projection. Trump actually trying to replace non-whites with whites. Facts. Life is short. Life is short to not live it in reality. Living in reality makes life more productive and fulfilling.
That's right.
Another one that Malcolm X warned us about. No, Brian, he's a South African telling you how they were raised, how they were brought up to have racist views towards non-white people. So why is that a bad thing, Brian? Why is that a bad thing, man? You know? So, Brian's just very defensive when it comes to Trump. He loves his boy. And Brian would do anything and say anything to defend his boy Trump. Because let me tell you something. They would never admit that Trump is a screw up. He's a screw up.
Well,
All right?
I'm going to admit it.
Screw up.
He's a screw up. He's make me want to throw up. He ain't shit. And he need to get his ass on out the White House and put somebody there. It's the shit.
Oh, let me
That
talk
give a
about this.
shit. We
Let me
don't
talk
want
about
Trump. He must go. Yeah, Trump must go. Trump must go.
Delusional sense
We
of
don't
growth.
want him in that
Right,
White House no
right.
more. Ass out there, Trump.
Right. All right, but let me say this. Do your research because you're spreading a lot of lies. Let me talk about what's going on at the FAA. Now, Republicans are trying to say with all this stuff that's going on. Now, did you see that, in Newark, they're saying it's too dangerous to fly in Newark because of their short staff, and they lost they lost contact for like 90 seconds with the air traffic controller. And it just happened again in Denver. They lost 90 seconds, they lost contact. So you're seeing a lot of chaos happening at these airports now. All right. And MAGA is already blaming, saying it has nothing to do with them. All of this is Biden's and Pete Buttigieg's fault. Now, anybody with a brain know that all this stuff didn't start until Trump took over and Elon and Doge went in there and started firing people. All right. But they trying to get on code and say this is Biden's fault. All right. Let me show you the audio. They're trying to, that's the thing. With MAGA, if you repeat a lie over and over again, it becomes the truth. All right, here they go lying.
Listen, we've all been reporting and seeing what's happening at Newark Airport. And I think it is clear that the blame belongs with the last administration.
Okay, you see that? See how they lying? You see them talking about? They're not taking responsibility for nothing. Elon, okay, if it's the last administration's fault, right? Like he trying to say, if it's the last administration's fault, we got 13 more minutes, bro. If it's the last administration's fault, all right, let me hold y'all for 13 more minutes if you don't mind. If y'all got the time. Okay, let me pull this shit up. Okay, if all this stuff happening at these airports is the last administration's fault, how come Marco Rubio and Sean Duffy got on Elon Musk for firing everybody at the FAA? All right, how come Marco Rubio, y'all remember, they went in on Elon for firing so many people at the FAA? All right, all this stuff they started to Doge went in there. You got a bunch of college students who has no government experience. You put them in charge of cutting vital parts of the government who don't know what the hell they doing. They went in and fired all these people that we need at the FAA, and now you're seeing all of this chaos, and they're saying it's Biden's fault. Take responsibility. We did not see any of this chaos until they went in there and took control. But they're going to lie and say that it's Joe Biden's fault and Pete Buttigieg. So, yeah, man.
Man, cut it out. Don't let that rat get
man.
up on your skin like you're trying to get up on everybody else's skin. Let
Yeah.
Brian do whatever Brian want to do. That's Brian. After a while, he'll get it. If he'll never get it, that's on him. But much love to Brian. He's a MAGA Trump supporter. Ride down for his daddy.
And look,
That's
man,
what it is.
guess what they're trying to do, bro? Did you hear they're going to try to they're trying to come up. They're thinking about doing a reality show.
Really?
Which they didn't understand. Right, risking their lives for racism, right? And I have this conversation with other members at my church, and we all agree that this is not about people being laid off, but we have outdated systems. But Brian, why is Sean Duffy trying to rehire the people that got fired? Brian, they were already short-staffed. They were already overworked. You mean to tell me they had nothing to do with it, Brian? Brian, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know better than that.
Man, still picking.
You know better than that. If it has nothing to do with those firing people, how come Sean Duffy chewed Elon Musk out for firing people at the FAA. If it had nothing to do with that, how come Sean Duffy chewed Elon Musk out for doing that, Brian? Come on, Brian. Come on, bro. But did you see that, that Trump, they're deporting all these people, right? They're thinking about developing a reality show.
You better tell it.
You think so, Latrice? You think so?
Hey, she's just keeping it real. She's just keeping it real. There's one thing about us in here, we're going to keep it real.
I whine too much. But they're talking about developing a reality show for people to compete for their citizenship. They're talking about making a reality show where these immigrants that's been deported. Right, I think this is disrespectful. They're thinking about coming up with a show where they would have to literally compete to stay in this country. And a Hollywood producer pitched it to Trump, and they are literally considering doing it. They're going to come up with a reality show. That's
so
crazy.
Basically, they're taking this shit for a joke, right? They taking this shit for a joke. Okay.
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so. And why is Trump threatening Bruce Springsteen, man? Bruce Springsteen is out there touring right now. And you see the video that Bruce Springsteen made? And Bruce, he broke it down. I like Bruce, man. Bruce is a liberal. He's on the left, all right? He's not a Trump fan, but everything Bruce said is the truth. And now Trump basically threatened this guy. He is an American citizen. I think Bruce is an American citizen. I think he is. But Trump basically threatened this dude and basically trying to hint that he may not allow him to come act in the country. That's not a good look.
Yeah, you better tell it. Let's go ahead and fight. Stop threatening and fight. Trump got a problem with everybody. Stop talking and bag the shit up with your hands. Trump, get out there and ring or whatever you want. So let me see what type of hands you got, bro. Because see, to me, you got a lot of mouth behind that White House. Get out there and show me what you got, what y'all about. You're a thug, you're a gangster, whatever with that mouth. Yeah, that with them hands. Show me what you got with these.
We got the upcoming election in 2026. Right? We got an upcoming election in 2026, bro. And Brian sounds racist. We got an upcoming election in 2026.
You don't care nobody on Brian.
Now, Republicans want Brian Kemp to run, right? But Brian Kemp said he's going to sit this one out because they said he's scared there's going to be a wipeout in the midterms. That
him?
They're going to destroy. Yeah, and Brian Kemp.
He's from Atlanta, right? He's the mayor in Atlanta, right?
He's governor of Georgia. Yeah. Right. But Brian Kemp said, I'm going to sit this one out because he's afraid there's going to be a wipeout in the midterm because what's going on in the country now, and the tide is turned against Republicans. Is wait till they pass that bill. Wait till they pass that bill and they start. We're finna send these shells empty. You think it's bad now? The anger against Trump and Republicans is going to get worse. But Brian Kemp, I'm sitting this one out because he thinks it's going to be a wipeout. But we'll see. I'm not going to get up here. I'm not going to get up here and say that Democrats going to wipe. I don't know. I mean, I never thought Trump was going to get reelected. And Trump, here we are with Trump again. With everything that Trump did, I never thought in a million years that people, I thought that trying to overthrow the government was a deal breaker. I thought that was it. I thought you could never come back from that. That's why I was so convinced he wasn't going to win. And the fact that he got, so I'm not going to sit up here and say the Democrats going to clean out Republicans. I don't know. I would never be overexcited ever again, because I don't trust. Let me tell you something about Republicans. Republicans are great. They are experts at getting working class people to vote against their own interests. And let me tell you how they do it. They use race and propaganda and lies to get people to vote against their own interests. Because check this out. When they make these cuts to Medicaid and Medicare and stuff like that, you know who's going to be hurt the most by it? People in red states will be hurt by it the most. The very people that voted for Trump are going to be hurt by it the most. Because they use racism. We got to get the immigrants out of here. LGBTQ is the enemy. They're the enemy. They're the reason why your life is so bad. They use race, they use lies, and they use propaganda to get people to vote against. Why else would you vote for a party that believes that the rich deserve more? You're voting against your own interest, bro. And now people are seeing now, because these rich people are getting richer and we're getting poor. And as a matter of fact, when they pass the bill, guess who's going to have to pay for it? The working class people. And guess who made record profits during COVID? Rich people did. And we're being told we need to sacrifice more. And they're not telling rich people that. You're telling the working class people, you need to be willing to sacrifice more, but you're not telling rich people that. Yeah, Derek, you have no clue what you're talking about. All right. Okay. Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that Trump is out here abusing this man, verbally calling this man names. This guy, Jerome Powell, Trump is verbally abusing this guy. It's the same thing he did to Dr. Fauci. You know, he was calling Dr. Fauci names. He was calling Dr. Fauci stupid, dumb, because Dr. Fauci won't go with his bullshit. Now, like I said, Jerome Powell is the new Dr. Fauci. He is the guy that Trump is going to blame for everything that's going on. You know, he blamed everything on Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci was getting death threats. He's hated. They wanted to throw him in jail. Now he's out here calling Jerome Powell a fool because Jerome Powell is telling him what everybody, these billionaires, these CEOs telling Trump, these terrorists are hurting us. So Trump is out here verbally abusing this man and making this man the scapegoat. So Trump never takes responsibility for anything. I know this is your show, so every weekend you're going to talk about Donald. This is really getting old. But Brian, how come you are not outraged about what you're seeing, what's going on in the country? Why are you more upset about me telling you what Trump is doing to destroy the country? All this open corruption that you're seeing. Inflation is up. You whined about Joe Biden for 4 years, Brian. You told me to make things better. You told me, along with other people that supported Trump, that's why they're not in here, that Trump will do a better job. And what we're seeing is what I've been telling y'all, that everything is going up. The shelves are about to be empty. The stock market is crashing. All right, everything. 3 hours, man. I gotta eat my Wheaties to do 3 hours. I gotta eat my Wheaties.
Dog, move up.
What I don't understand is why isn't MAGA more upset?
Dog, move up.
Stop spreading false information. Brian, I'm actually showing my receipts.
Dog, move up.
Receipts, bro.
Putting that out there like that, man.
I'm showing you my receipts. It's not
move
false.
up. Because I'm mad, dog. Should never said that.
It's not false information, bro. I show, that's one thing I try to do, is I try to show my articles where I'm getting what I do. I go out, I get my information, and I give my commentary on it.
That's right.
Yes, he did. He sure did, man. Hey, Matt, when they were coming in our stream for the last 4 years when Biden was president,
I remember.
I was getting it from all sides.
I remember.
Biden wasn't. They were saying Biden was old, that he had dementia.
Yeah.
MAGA was coming at me over Joe Biden. Did I get mad?
Yeah, no.
When they were coming at me with Joe for the last 4 years, did I get mad?
Brown was one of them, and he was one of them. He was one of them, and for him to sit there and say the shit getting old. No, let me tell you something, Brian. The truth hurt, dude. If they say if you how they said, if the shoe fit, wear it, bro. So Brian, listen. If you don't want Derek to talk about your dad, why don't you tell your dad to stop fucking up?
If
the shit fucked up, Brian. So don't come in here and talk about what we did, boy. You can stay out the show.
Did not, dog.
You are part of the show. You don't like what Derek talk about Trump. You can stand off and watch from the background. Or you got to watch it all. If that hurt you, if that hurt you, Brian, if that hurt you like that, then we all out of respect, you know, you can stay low.
He cool.
Stay on the side. If that hurt him, if they're hurting them. If not, let it go, Brian.
No, Brian is good. Let me say this, bro.
Listen, Brian been rocking up from day one. I have utmost respect for Brian. I like Brian like a brother. You see what I'm saying? But if that getting on his nerve when you talking about his daddy, then that means he needs, stand down. If he's in his feeling. That's all I'm saying. But I got love for Brian. He know it. But he's not gonna start talking about Trump until Trump get out the White House.
Let me say this: is that, and then I'm gonna end on this: is that I supported Joe Biden, Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I lean left, but when people came in and attacked Joe Biden, I never took it personal. I never
did.
You
did.
I never got mad. I even criticized Joe and Kamala a lot. I don't take it personal, but Trump supporters take it personal when you criticize him. They act like you criticizing a family member.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why they take it so personal when you talk about him. Because Brian clearly,
and you didn't take it personal when they're talking about Joe Biden. So now this is where we at.
Brian, you take it too personal when I talk about Trump. You take it way too personal when I talk about him. Because and that's what I believe it is, bro, Matt.
Look, he throw me in the mix. He said he had more respect for you, D. He don't like me. He just said he had more respect for Derek. He didn't say me. So damn you, Brian. So now don't say nothing to me. Do not say nothing to me. I ain't cool with Brian. I'm cool with everybody else.
But
Be cool with Derek.
Let me end on this note. Dark, hold on.
I ain't fuck with Brian.
No, calm down, man. It ain't that serious.
No, he like you.
That serious, man.
And I said I had no more respect for him. He like you. So no.
Dark,
he fucked up when he did that.
Dark,
so he come talking to you, not me.
Mic drop. Mic drop. I respect you both, but Derek.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. You didn't say that at first.
It's all
you didn't
good.
say that at first.
Dark, read that and there's a mic drop. Joe Biden at his worst is still better than Trump at his best. Lies. Come on, Dark. Come on, Dark. Come on. You know I'm telling the truth, Dark. You know I'm telling the truth. But at the end of the day,
Dark, do not do it.
It's
Dark, do not fall for it. Do not fall for it, Dark.
Don't know if he has to.
Let me say that, dear.
Right.
Right. Let me say this. Brian, I still got love for you, bro. I'm just playing.
Absolutely.
I know we got love for you, bro.
Absolutely.
You've been rocking up from day one. Ain't nothing's gonna change.
Yes.
I got love for you, bro.
I disagree.
But look, I'm out. I'm out.
But Brian been with us from day one. He's a rider. He done been all the time. We got banned and kicked off.
He been sticking by. And I appreciate it.
Rocking with us. We've made up.
I appreciate it. You know I give him a hard time. He's up there in the trees. Will.
And the other ones, they're still finding us. Y'all are the riders. We rock with y'all. Y'all rock with us.
Yeah.
And it's all up. It make it heated in here. Thank you, Latrice. Thank you. It make it heated.
Yeah.
We're
Appreciate
family.
it, baby.
We got love for Brian. We got love for Dark. And we got love for everybody.
Everybody. Who been rocking. Love. We got love for everybody who been rocking with us day one.
Thank y'all.
You feel me? You know, so listen here. We ain't got no hate from nobody. You feel me? I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm talking about? It's they got hate for us, but we don't have no hate from them. But that's on them. They feel it's not us. But it's all love in this end. When y'all come in, we absolutely, truly like y'all. We got love for y'all. That's no fake love. That's real love. You see what I'm saying? Y'all better believe that. You know what I'm talking about? So it's all good. It's all love. Keep it gangster. Foam is all. Come back, bro. I'm glad you back in. Keep it gangster. Keep it mafia. And believe in God and trust in Him. Trusting Him. Only Him. Nobody else. Because He ain't gonna let you down like everybody else. You feel me? But I got love for everybody. I'm out. See y'all hopefully next weekend, Lord willing.
Everybody be safe.
You had a banging show. That was up.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Peace.